Hi guys, I'm so excited for you guys to get started. So I'm hoping that this is going to be like one of the only videos that you guys have to watch in order to get started. But I thought this was the easiest way instead of me typing everything out. Just how to get started. We're starting tomorrow, so I'm super pumped. So today I'm just going to walk you through. I know a lot of us are newer, so I want to walk you through how to specifically run through Beachbody on Demand, like the Netflix of workouts. And then the meal plans, because we should all be planning today or having an idea of like what we're going to eat for the week so that we stay on track. So it's super key to have an idea. I meal prep everything every Sunday so that it's just like a grab and go. Like I'm always on the go. I'm always in a hurry. In the morning, I do my morning routine. I get ready, and then I have like 5 minutes to pack my lunch, grab my breakfast, and run out the door. Same thing for like lunch and everything. Sorry, my dog is probably going to walk in the video. Same thing for lunch. I'm in between patients or clients, whatever you want to call them. I grab my stuff. I eat in like 5 minutes. Same with my snacks. And then for dinner, I come home. I'm doing homework and I'm eating at the same time, and then I'm in bed. So everything in my life is literally grab, go, busy, eat when you can, but don't forget your meals. The other thing I wanted to point out about eating is do not restrict yourself. I think a lot of the times, a lot of us want to our goal is to lose weight or do whatever. Guys, you have to be eating enough so your metabolism stays and continues to be going. You can't eat too much. There's a difference between eating too much healthy food and not eating enough healthy food. So you're not going to lose weight if you're not eating enough. You're not going to lose weight if you're eating too much. So following these meal plans is key, and following the one that you fit in that category, and I'll walk you through all of that, is key as well. So I am going to share my screen, and I try to get everything already ready. So like with you guys, it's going to be uploading, and like you'll have to go back and everything, but I opened everything up in a new tab so that, because my computer's slow once I start running through this. Okay, so this is your Beachbody on Demand. You will sign into, this is, even if you are a coach and you're jumping into your coach online office, whatever you're doing, Beachbody uses the same login, so the email that you signed up with, and the same password. So actually it will look like this when you click on it. You'll just get onto Beachbody on Demand, and there's all these recipes, all of everything, fitness, everything. So what you'll do is right when you click on it, you'll click on workouts right at the top. This is where you'll see all your workouts. So in the future, so for tomorrow, we're going to be starting this 21-day fix. Make sure it says real time. In the future, if you want to pick out a new program, you can narrow it down by time, type, trainer, if you fall in love with a certain trainer. But this is the one that we're going to be starting tomorrow. So you'll see when you get here, there's a nutrition guide plus a workout guide. When you click on workout list, these are the specific workouts that you could follow and watch. When you click on program materials, this is the part that is key. So you'll click and you'll see there is a calendar, there's nutrition, there's questions. So the first one I want you guys to pay attention to is the calendar. Every program has this, and this is what you should be following so that you know what workout to do on what day. So you see that there's random workouts that have bonuses. So on this day, this coming Wednesday, you have the option, if you have time, to do 10-minute abs. If you don't have time in the morning and you kind of forgot to fill in 10 more minutes, maybe do it right before you go to bed or something. It's 10 minutes, and these ab workouts are super good. Actually, we did 21-day fix, the ab workout John and I did yesterday, and he woke up this morning and he was like, dang, babe, my abs are actually super sore. So it works. Like, I'm sure you all kind of know what John's body looks like. He's not out of shape. So yeah, this is the calendar, and making sure that you follow that. And then nutrition. So you'll see that there's a food list, there's an eating plan, and everything. So you'll click on the eating plan. I should probably go to the top. And this is what it looks like when you open it. She just gives you a table of contents, an introduction. You should read through this before we start tomorrow, but I'm not going to do this on the video because you could run through that. So this is where you start, and I have to pull out my calculator because I can't do that in my head. So I'm going to try to run through this as quickly as possible and give you the tips that I use, but not keep you guys on here forever. So number one, it says take your weight. So I weigh roughly 130, we'll say 35. times 11, which equals 1,485. The second thing is then add 40 to your total. So plus, or 400, not 40. Okay, so I got an answer. And this is if you want, you'll stop at number 2 if you want to maintain where you're at. But if you want to lose weight, subtract 750. And whatever answer you get, you go back down here, and that's what category you eat in. I want to tell you guys that the difference between wanting to lose a ton of weight and the difference of kind of maintaining is, for me, do I want to lose some of, like, I still have on my stomach some like jiggle that I want to lose and I want to tighten up. But that doesn't necessarily mean that I want to lose anything on the scale or I don't even know what the word is. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. An extreme amount of weight. Maybe that's what I was trying to say. So I'm going to stay, and I stopped at number 2. So whatever my total was here, now you go down here. So I hit 1,885. So I'm in category C. So to a lot of people before this, I think they're like, oh my gosh, I'm in category C, or I'm plan C. Like, I can't be in plan C because da-da-da-da, whatever excuse you have. No, you need to be in the plan because I'm going to be honest. You guys see my transformations from before. I felt like I was never getting results. The 2 things that I have done differently is bumped up in the 80-day, when I was doing 80-day obsession, bumped up to plan C because I was eating in plan A because I was subtracting that and I wasn't seeing necessarily very many results. And number 2 is the fact that I found out that my body, I think, is slightly gluten intolerant. So I cut out breads, a ton of breads and pastas. But that's not me giving you guys advice in that sense because everybody's body is different. But there's more plans done here too. So I am in plan C though. So then you go through here and you kind of she gives you some tips and some examples. I always do my Shakeology for breakfast because I'm always on the go. She gives you ideas of snacks. But instead of going, that one's, this is a better one. It lays it out better. So when you go through, you write out at the top. So for me, at the top of my paper, and I'm going to post my meal plan for today for you guys so that you can kind of see. So at the top of, I get a piece of paper. At the top of my paper, I write down, okay, I need 5 veggies every single day, 3 fruit, 5 protein, 4 carbs, 1 healthy fat, and 1 salad dressing, and 5 oils or nut butters. Okay? Then I go to this list. Guys, it's going to be overwhelming at first, but today is going to be the only time that it gets super, no, that's a lie. Today it is going to be overwhelming to do your meal plan, so honestly, expect it to take a little bit of time. But at the top, and then I write down, I do a breakfast, a snack, lunch, snack, dinner. So you have 5 meals. So when I go through here, I have to eat 5 veggies and 5 proteins every single day. So I automatically start there. Every single time I'm eating a veggie and I'm eating a protein. These are the lists that you eat from. Okay? Some other tips that I do is at dinner, I never eat a carb, but that's completely up to you. I don't eat a carb because the purpose of a carb is to get energy. I don't need energy at dinner. It's time for me to go to bed type of thing. So I try to eat my carbs for my breakfast and my lunch. I used to only have to eat 2 or 3. Now it says I'm eating 4, I think. Yeah. So I would probably do, where did that list go? I'd probably do lunch. I probably would do one at dinner actually this time. So depending on your meal plan, consider that. When you're looking at this list, the ones at the top are actually the ones higher that they say have more percentages of being better. But just because you're eating, I'm trying to scroll down if it's not. Oh, just because you're eating turkey bacon doesn't mean it's not good for you. You know, like you could pick anything on this list. You'll find honestly that you are. Let me stop my screen share now. You'll find that you feel like you're eating the same things all the time, and that is normal. Like for me, I don't like a ton of protein. Like I can't eat anything dairy. I don't eat dairy. Dairy messes up my stomach. So as far as cottage cheese is on there, so if you could do dairy, that's a good one. Greek yogurt is on there. If you could do dairy, that's a great one. I used to eat those. I can't eat dairy anymore. What are some other ones? So I eat a lot of chickens. Some tips with chicken is you could do grilled chicken, crock pot chicken, baked chicken. Mix up the seasonings. Mix up. I do a lot of crock pot chicken, and then I just kind of shred it, and then I add different seasonings, different sauces every time I eat it. So like one day I'll eat it with barbecue sauce, the next day I'll eat it with ranch. They do say try to check your condiments, like don't have a ton of sugar and stuff like that. But honestly, guys, if you're eating in moderation, if you have a little bit of ranch for your dinner, just be cautious about how much ranch you're eating. Like, should we all go out and buy the perfect ranch? Absolutely. Do I expect you to do all of that right away? I don't even do that. Like, I just kind of came to the point that, like, if I want like a quarter size of ranch for my dinner to get me to eat more veggies, you go for it, girl. Like, do it. I'm trying to think of other things. Yeah, just mix up your protein. But like for me, there's only, like I said, so many proteins that I could eat. I do a lot of like snacks. I do a lot of like chicken sausage, turkey bacon. We have beach bars. Our Shakeology counts as a protein on the meal plan. But yeah, so I'm going to end this video because I'm super excited to start tomorrow, but I don't want to keep talking and talking. I will post my meal plan. I'll write it out right now, and I'll post it in our group under this just so you guys get an idea. I'll also post it in our Girl Gang group. Super excited. When you guys do your meal plans, you should share them so that we can all get ideas. Oh, the last thing I wanted to show you is, so also, when you go to nutrition, you guys have access to this as well. Scroll down. So this is the top. Keep scrolling down. Fixate. This is where you'll get a ton of meals. So you could listen to, sorry, it's going to be really slow. That's why I had all these in the tabs earlier. Let me stop the screen share really quick and maybe it will help. Bear with me. Okay, so when you go to Fixate, it's not going to click on the recipes again, but there's videos, or you could click on this, and this is a cooking show. This is there's a table of contents, so you could go through that. And I like that it breaks it down into here's soups and salads, here's sauces, and oh gosh, I went bigger bar. Here's all of that. Let me go. It breaks it down to breakfast, entrees, whatever, you know, everything. So you could go specifically to what you want. Here's Shakeology recipes too. Okay, so there's a ton of them, but it breaks it down and it tells you, this is why I like it, tells you what containers it falls into. And then it tells you how to make it. Tells you the calories, if that's something you need. I don't pay attention to that. There are probably, well, it says 273 pages of recipes. Go through here. So what I used to do when I would do look through Fixate and try to find different meals, I would pick one meal off of that. That was like my extravagant meal. And I would start there and I would identify what containers it was, and then I would narrow it down. So like, let's say you wanted like a chicken, there's a super good chicken enchilada one on there. And I think it's like a carb, a carb, a veggie, and a protein. So I'd put that for my dinner, and then I'd automatically tally those 3 containers off at the top so that I don't use those again. And I know that I want that for dinner, so I have to have those containers left when I get to my dinner. One last thing is, okay. I don't want to share my screen. There's also the Beachbody blog, and I'm going to go to it. It's www.beachbodyondemand.com. Okay, wait, actually, I'll just click on it. It's so slow, I'm sorry, guys. But share screen. So when you click on back to, there's like Beachbody on Demand, the workouts where your workouts were and your meal plan things were for every program. There's a different one, but we're starting 21 Day Fix Extreme or 21 Day Fix Real Time. So nutrition was where the fix date was. If you go to the blog part, there's so many more recipes and different ideas on here and tips and a whole bunch of, yum, that sounds good, a whole bunch of different things. There's Shakeology ones. There's, oh my gosh, peanut butter sweet potato cookies. Those sound amazing. Ooh, I kind of want to make that for this week. Look through the blog too. There's tons of different things. But that's all I wanted to share. There's definitely tons of resources out there. You just have to use them. Plan on taking at least 30 minutes. Well, you're going to watch this video and then you're going to create your own plan. It's going to take some time, but it's completely worth it. And then next week, you'll kind of get into a routine. And over time, it will get better. At first, you're going to like, I don't want to eat the same thing every day. Guys, I'm a year and a half into it, and I eat the same thing every single day, and I'm just used to it. Like, it gets better. Trust me. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Use the resources. Take the time. It'll get easier to do the meal plan next time because you'll realize, like, okay, I liked this. Oh, I want to change up just the protein, but I still want the same veggie and stuff like that. It gets better. Take the time. It's worth it.